Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and one of the upcoming May 13th super drops for Secret Lair just, I guess, leaked? I don't know, like, it wasn't much of a leak. It's a promotional video, and I think we already know about the Cowboy Bebop one. People are very excited about that. That is getting some eyes on this product, but the one that stood out to me, as soon as they sent it to me, is the one you've already seen up on screen. That's right, a crossover between Magic the Gathering and poker. I had said if they do Outlaw Star, I will go full shut up and take my money and throw it at the screen. That is where I would come back. Now, I say come back because I've been boycotting their stupid liberal crap, rigging of arena, the lack of enough bans, everything they've been doing, the power creep, the poorly designed lazy sets, the typos, the bad translations, the fake woke stuff while they refuse to hire black people. Everything they've done. They're a terrible company making a terrible product that I can still enjoy and play however the hell I want, and you can't make me follow your rules. Sorry, WOTC. But yeah, I've been boycotting them for at least 3 years now. I haven't given them a single penny. There have been somewhere I was close. I'm like, oh, another cat Secret Lair. Oh my God. Now the Cowboy Bebop one that's darn close, but I don't love it. But this, I've been playing poker since I was about 11. Low stakes, and you guys know and people are like, oh, he gambles. Oh, he's a gambler. Yeah, I always win. Go watch the video about how I do it. The extremely short version is I got into it when I was like, 21. We're like, oh, 21, let's go run up to the casino. Cool. And then we very quickly found out after a couple trips up there, once a month, once every 2 months with the boys, that we were just like, okay, I worked too hard for this money to lose it, and it's kind of neat, but all the smoke and everything's rigged around here. It's unregulated-ish, so screw it. I'd rather put money at that point in my life into like airsoft or video games or upgrade my computer. I can come home and place thoughts all I want on Facebook, and with us walking in with like a $20 bill, it's almost the same damn thing playing for no money. It's a rounding error away from playing with $20. You got to have a bankroll. It's a rich people's thing. It's for retired chain-smoking old people, and we just kind of dropped off. And I said, I'll go back if they ban smoking. And then a couple years later, they banned smoking and went back and came to pretty much the same conclusion. I'm like, man, I got enough financial issues in my life. Like 5% of my budget is still entertainment, but should it go to this? I don't even want to pay for the gas to drive there, dude. So it really never was my thing, but poker. And I play poker competitively just for free. Just online, play some, Texas Hold'em, 5-card draw with, the grandpa and the uncles and all that on holidays. And, it's still nickel ante. Ain't no inflation in my family. We're all cheap as hell and we're all broke as hell. So poker is in my blood. And in the last 3 to 4 years, I found out that there are ways to always win at a casino that aren't card counting or cheating, that aren't felonies. And now I've become probably the best advantage player in all of Wisconsin, at least in poker. And spoiler alert, I'm branching out into slots. I have been proven wrong that I have significantly underestimated the number of advantage slots that are in the modern era, like the 3 poppers and stuff. They've got margins of 5 to 10%, and that's a little rough for me, but I got the bankroll for it now because I don't want to say how much I'm up because it's none of your business, but after paying off 80 to 90% of all my debt with one single giant project I worked on last year that I told people about, I think in a video or live, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Remodeled the house, got things fixed up. Still, I might move, might sell it, but that just seems like a whole thing. I kind of don't want to do it. But paid off a lot of medical bills and stuff, fixed a lot of stuff that was broken, and still not completely out of debt. So when I heard about this, I'm like, let's do it. This year, I have made more advantage playing at casinos than I have on my YouTube channel all of last year. So now, to say that poker is very important to me in my life is an understatement. Just a couple days ago, I think I posted on my Discord, I won $2,060 in one hand because somebody left a 2x2x on Ultimate X on $5 line. That's right, $50 hand, or if you're me and know how to do it, $25 hand, just saying. And I pulled quad aces with a deuce. $2,000 right there. No multi, actually. I was kind of mad about that, but 2,000 versus 4,000, you know what? To me, $20 is a lot of money. So I grew up, that's how it's wired into my brain, baby. I could have $1 million and I'll still be hood as hell. Okay, that's real. But man, poker, man. I think I've gotten probably 14 W2Gs this year already. We're going high stakes. I just came back from Vegas, absolutely destroyed 2 of the casinos there while smiling in the face of the staff, and they had no idea what I was doing. I told you, I'm the best. I ain't exaggerating. When I say I'm the best at something, it's because I'm the best. I am a mediocre drafter and a very adept Magic deck builder, but there are better people than me, okay? I'm good at fixing like computers and IT troubleshooting. There are still people out there a little better than me. When I walk past 15 other Advantage crews with their hoodies up and their earbuds in, professionally hitting a casino, and they all walk right past UX Gold and I sit down and make $200 in 5 minutes, I mess around when I say I'm the best. So, I mean, if you want to check it out, just type into YouTube search, Desolator Casino. I made a how-to video on the basics of how I do it. Watch either the video here or Desolator Gaming. I could use the videos over on Desolator Gaming. I'm thinking about expanding that channel, actually. So I just got demonetized because I legitimately just forgot to make 3 videos in 1 year. And now it's below the threshold for view hours. So go check that out if you want to know how to beat the casino. But yeah, I'm expanding the op. We're probably going to go for the trifecta and also attack sports. I'm kind of practicing at that now with sports betting. But that one's real data heavy and real like hours and effort heavy. I could just walk into a casino, wipe the place out in 30 minutes with UX machines and, you know, Streak and Happy Eights and Regal and all, you know. So, I mean, I've got a little money. I still disagree with WOTC. I very much disagree with Secret Lairs. But I saw this, I'm just like, I have to have it. And then I took a closer look. So you probably already look at this god-awful art. Yeah, it's from Jaxus the Troublemaker from New Capenna. Some kind of gender-neutral, what's even going on with that shirt thing. Just more pervy, weird normalization of this shit from WOTC. I don't want anything to do with it. And honestly, Benet or Ben, however you say it, Rollman, I really don't like your art style. I mean, I like some of it, but I don't generally love it. But it is kind of poker card style, so I could let that pass. So, I mean, we got Jaxus the Troubleshooter. Let me just break down the cards here. That's a 99-cent card, even in the special frame. So, I mean, there's some promos of it that are like 2 something. I don't know. It's a rounding error away from worthless. I think this will maybe be $3 when it comes out. Then we've got Coffin Queen, which I don't like creepy undead stuff. I don't really like Cuphead style art, which is kind of how I describe this a little bit. I know a little reductive for Mr. Benet, but whatever. But this card was only ever printed in Tempest, so I've never heard of it. It's currently sitting at $9, and honestly, this would probably make it a little higher, but it's a rare, but I mean, it's sitting at $9. So, like, how good could it be? I think you're paying the rarity tax, but it's, you may choose not to untap this during your untap step, and then if you pay 3 and tap it, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. When Coffin Queen becomes untapped, or you lose control of Coffin Queen, exile that creature. Ooh, that is a spicy card. I could see just generally a better card being Whip of Erebos still. Mostly because of the recursion and the lifelink, but if you wanted to bring something out and leave it there and then just keep doing it. Very underrated, one could even dare say overlooked but awesome card. The problem is, where the hell on this card does it tell you what it does? I hate textless cards unless it's something so ubiquitous like Lightning Bolt or Counterspell, or they did a couple like that where you know what it does. So that bugs me. I don't know, it's got a lot going against it, so I'm on the fence. But let's go to Goblin King here. This goes back to Alpha. Now get this. There's a $699.99 edition, from Magic 30th. It's not even legal. It's that like fake gold bordered crap or whatever, but it's like the retro frame. That version's worth a lot, quote unquote. Yeah, sure. The beta version is like $630. So that's like the actual old one. No way in hell is the retro frame of Magic 30th worth that damn much. The regular, not tournament legal 30th edition scam version, legal counterfeit, whatever you want to call it, trash from WOTC, $24.99. That's even a little high in my opinion, but I'm looking around like 7th edition. This card's like $6. Weirdly, 9th edition and 10th edition are like $12 and like $7. So that's odd. So pinning down a value for this, I have no idea. I think people are all kind of on board with like, okay, we don't know what the card does. By the way, other goblins get +1/+1 and have Mountain Walk, which means if your opponents have a mountain, you automatically are unblockable with goblins. Yeah, if you want to be even more of a dick than running Goblin Tribal, but you're still holding on enough to not play Slivers, get out Blood Moon, a card that should have been banned eons ago. There you go. Then we got one of the worst looking cards here. It's Professional Facebreaker, which is now in like Aztec or like modern Mexican tourist exaggerated crap you found at the gift shop garb. I don't really know what to call that, but Facebreaker is from Capenna, so they certainly weren't wearing anything like that. But the card pretty much across the board is like $12. Very, very annoying card. 3 cost, 2, 3 menace. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat to a player, create a treasure token. Sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. I think with the power creep since Capenna, that's not even considered a good card. This was a hot as hell card back then, and it's still, like I said, about $12. So this version of it, I don't know, 15 to 20 maybe. Aren't a lot of these Secret Lairs like $30? You know, so I'm on the fence. Like, I'm not going to buy it to sell it. I'm not looking for an investment here, but I'm certainly going to tip the scales a little bit towards no. If the cards add up to like a grand total of $7, like they've done before. In fact, I think they've gone lower. I think it was 4 something for one of them. So lastly, there's Rankle, Master of Pranks. He's from Throne of Eldraine. I hate him. I hate the card. I hate the character. I hate the story. I hate the set. I hate the plane. Boy, they couldn't have fumbled this any harder. So, Flying Haste. That's right, a black creature with Flying and Haste. And it's a fairy, mono black fairy, 4 cost. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, choose any number of the following. Each player discards a card. Each player loses 1 life and draws a card. Each player sacrifices a creature. Pretty fair card, but annoying, kind of tolerable. I just don't like him. They're clearly going for Thunder Junction, pseudo-Aztec, like early Latin style, and it just doesn't work. That's not what they were wearing. They're not even in the set. I don't know. Honestly, they probably all are. Everybody's in Thunder Junction. I'm probably in Thunder Junction. Well, the card's 60 cents. So, there you go. There was a variant of it, like extended non-foil that was worth like $8.50. So it's kind of swingy. Like people who want one really want one and they want a fancy one. So, is what it is, I guess. So this probably adds up to $30 if that's what it is. It's just, do I want to break my streak to buy cards, all of which I hate all the characters, just because it's poker? I'm on the fence. I'm leaning towards no after taking a closer look and seeing it, but I don't know. You guys weigh in. I'm going to make a snap decision at the last second, like 4 days from now when it comes out. But I'm very curious what you think. Should I continue to double down and be like, no, screw WOTC at all costs? Should I continue to wait for the Outlaw Star Secret Lair that is never coming? I believe I threw .hack in there. I upped the bounty, the odds a little bit. I think I said I'll buy 2 if it's the .hack universe, which is completely died and buried, or been buried if I were to use grammar, after Sword Art Online, which was a vastly inferior version of .hack. Total, iterative, inferior trash compared to that masterpiece. I have played all 7 games on the PS2. Owned on a PS2, the discs, played them without an emulator, okay? I'm hardcore in that universe. After watching that, every single MMO I played, I was the guy who collected glitched items, tried to do stuff I'm not supposed to do, go places I'm not supposed to go. Look at the early videos on this channel if you don't believe me. I think most or all of them were deleted, but the shit I got up to in Silk Road Online with killing bots and climbing mountains, they would just basically follow me around and then patch the game accordingly. 2 days after I showed off my collection on the forums of glitched items, they removed 90% of them from the game and didn't even compensate me. After I made the mountain climbing video that got like 40,000 views back in like 2008, they patched the hole in the invisible barrier like the next day. Bionuke glitch, they never patched it. I'm telling you, as a programmer, as a, kid who liked to dabble with tech things, who liked video games, .hack is my shit. They do that or Outlaw Star, I'll buy it. Dude, where I worked in 2010, I named one of the servers Tsukasa, okay? You're not on my level, okay? I ain't no weeb, I don't like most anime, I don't like Japanese culture at all, but like that tech stuff was my shit, you know what I mean? Oh, and the admin account was named Aura, which that's even funnier if you've seen .hack sign. And we instituted her because the first one broke, which is even funnier. But anyway, what do you guys think? Are you going to pick up any of this stuff? Are you interested? Do you think I should buy it? Do you think I shouldn't buy it? I'm not going to leave it up to you guys because that's stupid internet cringe. But I'm curious. I'll weigh it. I'll take it into consideration, whatever you got to say. So leave it down in the description or the comments where, I don't know where you guys are. Are you even real at this point? I need some more sleep. And I'll see you people, if you're even real, next time.